Woohoo. What's up, you guys? I think we're like already live. It's so Zoom has changed so much. And so now we're like already streaming on Facebook. So good morning, everybody, and out there in Winning Women Network land and the winning men who support us and love us. We appreciate you all. You guys are tuned in to the Winning Women Network. And we're here every single day, like Monday through Friday. We are here rocking it out, doing what we do, inspiring folks to do more, be more, have more, all that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for joining, for jumping on and joining us here today. I'm super excited because on Fridays, I get to interview women that are movers and shakers that, you know what, you guys, I have hidden gems that many of you all, you just don't even know about. And so I'm excited because of Facebook and YouTube and the different platforms, I have a way to, do my life purpose, which is, inspire other women that they can do it as well. And these platforms really level the playing field. So you could definitely be the next Oprah Winfrey, right? You could definitely be the next Steve Harvey. All you gotta do is just take action, right? So I don't know, that was like my inspirational moment for you all today. But so be sure to share this out because this is actually our last interview until the summertime is over. So we'll be taking a little break during the summertime from our interview sessions because most of us, like, we'll be traveling, vacationing, whatever, right? And so then we'll start back up, I believe, in September. And Lysandra can definitely correct me if I'm wrong because I just show up. But there's schedulers that are in the background that make all this stuff happen. So I appreciate every single one of you. And just, let me just pause and say I appreciate all the women that come on that contribute their time, which is their most valuable asset, to our platform, to the Winning Women Networks platform. I want to say I appreciate every single one of you. I love you like sisters for sure, and stuff. So thank you so much for all that you all do. Now we're here Monday through Friday, as I said, 9:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Next week, we'll have Winning Women Network TV. And I was just telling Lee about that. I'm excited about Winning Women Network TV because it's like my chance to just talk about whatever I want to talk about, right? So next week, definitely be sure to join us because we'll be talking about things like the GDPR. What does that mean for you and your business? Okay, we'll also be talking about, Prince Harry and Meghan. Hello, somebody. So we need to talk about these things, okay, and stuff. And so some other cool hot topics that we'll be bringing to the actual table next week. So be sure to join us back next week. Now, every day we're here 9:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. On Wednesdays, we have prayer. So be sure to join us at 7:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:00 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for prayer right here on our fan page. So if you have a prayer request, you can drop it here, #prayer request, and we will pray for you. We do have a prayer team. So there's a team of women that are praying for your requests. So definitely be sure to come back or join us inside of our free Facebook group. You can go to, if someone can type #WWN in the comments, then if you just click there, you can come and join our free Facebook group. And you can post your prayer requests in there, and we will definitely pray for you. Okay, so let me think what else. Be sure to go get your free success planner. Okay, go to winningwomennetwork.com, get your free success planner. My assignment for you guys is to go get the self-confidence formula, right? It is the one thing, if I could tell you one thing that could literally take you from where you are to where you want to be, besides doing the actual work, but this is the work. So the self-confidence formula is hands down one of the best things that you could do. You could speak over yourself every single day besides your prayers and stuff like that. But also the self-confidence formula, I think, is like, man, it's hands down the best. So be sure to download that, print out the self-confidence formula, put it somewhere so you can read it every morning. And you want to read it out loud so you can hear yourself say it. Like I always tell people, I can say it, you might believe it, right? You might believe it if I say it, but if you say it, then it's hard for you to like challenge your own self, right? It's like, oh my God, you're telling a lie, so it's hard for you to challenge your own self. So be sure for you to speak it, right? And that's why it's important for you to speak the word, right? So it's one thing for the pastor. Hello, somebody. Let me tell y'all, take y'all to church. It's one thing for the pastor to get up and speak the word over the pulpit, right? Like I said, you might believe what he says, But when you actually get into the word for yourself and you begin to see yourself in the word and you begin to speak the word, right, over yourself, right, the word becomes flesh in your life. And it definitely will manifest itself. So anyways, so that's what the self-confidence woman is really kind of talking about, honestly. But sometimes we just need something to come to us a different way. So anyways, just wanted to share that. So be sure to share this out. Drop a comment. Let me just see who's on the line with us today. Okay. What's up, everybody? Hello. Oh, thank you so much. All the hashtag WWNs. I just love it when people are here to support and serve and help. Thank you so much. Oh, our member of the month. Okay. I'm looking in the comments. Our member of the month is Barb Neely. Okay. And she is the owner of Mama's Brown Sugar. And so if you, facial products, even the beard oil. We know we have Father's Day that's coming up. So if you have a man in your life, father figure, uncle, nephew, cousin, whatever, right? Then she actually has beard oil that is a hot seller on her website. So definitely go check that out. And she has like all sorts of products that are on her website, facial cleansers and stuff. And so be sure to go to mamasbrownsugar.com and not just check out the website, but check out on the website, right? So go to the checkout page, you know what I'm saying? Like check out, right? And let's support each other, right? Let's support each other. Let's support each other with our monetary dollars, our monetary things, okay? Awesome. So anyways, welcome Rhonda. I can see all of y'all out there. Hello, somebody. Hello, Sherry is here. I see Michelle Kine. Dr. Adela is here. Please continue to pray. This is the last one, I promise you guys. This is like the church announcements that keep going. And then, if you guys been in church and like, if you guys have been to those churches where they let people stand up and give announcements and like, they do the announcements and then you're like, then another person gets up and announce something. And then another person gets up and announce it. And and you're like, would they stop? Like, is this going to ever end? So this is like the church announcement that never stops. Okay. So this is the last one. Please continue to pray for our sister Desiree. Okay, she actually lost her son, and they funeralized him, I believe, on last Saturday. Dr. Avella, I believe, was able to go and be a support to that. So thank you so much, Dr. A, for going and representing not only your family, yourself, but also the Winning Women Network. And so they had a GoFundMe, and I believe we got an update that they were able to hit their goal of $15,000. It was because of some personal things that I don't want to talk about here on the public airways, but they couldn't cash the insurance policy. So it wasn't negligence on her part or the family's part. They were definitely prepared. But anyway, so thank you guys so much for your contributions, big or small, right? God sees them all. All right. Awesome. So let's go to this amazing woman that I have on here today with me. I actually I met all these women I just meet online. This is like really, really cool. I tell people like, the internet is an amazing place, right? I've met some of the most amazing women on the internet, and this young lady is no different. I love her. I think she's definitely Beyonce's sister. Everybody who you guys in the comments, those of y'all that are out there in the comments, just drop a comment. Once you start talking, you guys, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. But she is from Houston, I believe. So Lee, aren't you from Houston?
No, I'm from Austin. I lived in Houston. Yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I'm for sure that you're like Beyonce's cousin or something, like somewhere down the line. You may not know, they say Prince Harry and Meghan are like 15 cousin removed. So you may just not know, right? You know what I'm saying? I definitely believe there's definitely some mannerisms that are the same. But anyways, Lee, welcome to the platform, okay? I'm super excited.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here. This is awesome. Thank you so much, KB.
Awesome. You are amazing. And we met online. Lee actually and I got partnered up in a company together, and I'm always floored at the women that like God like sends to me. Like, I don't even know how you guys find me, and you guys like, oh my God, I saw you on YouTube, or I saw your video, or I thought about you. So Lee, tell me, how did you, like, tell us a little bit about yourself, right? Because I don't have a bio to read or whatever, but I want to just tell me about yourself. Like, tell us who's Lee?
Who am I?
Who's Lee Carla?
Who am I?
I'm like, who's Lee Carla?
It's all good. And thank you. So, guys, I am from Austin, Texas. I am a woman of God. So I'm in the right place really with KB. I love it. I'll preach it all day long because he just does so much for me on a daily basis. And, really quickly, a year ago, if I was asked to do something like this, guys, I'm telling you, I would not. I would talk myself out of this and self-sabotage like you would not believe. So I know I am walking with the confidence of the Lord right now and I hope that I inspire somebody out there who is afraid, who doesn't want to get in the front, because I've been easy. It's been so easy for me to build businesses in the background. So to get out here in the front, it's uncomfortable. I can't tell you how uncomfortable it is. But you know what? I trust God. I trust that, he has me here for a reason. So I'm doing what he has called me to do. So I have to put that out there. Yes, I totally just have a personal relationship with the Lord. I'm divorced. I moved to Houston because I started my life all over again. So a few years ago, I packed up everything, but just my clothes. So my everything, I took my clothes and 2 laptops and went to Houston. I had a few guard accounts out there, and I started life all over again. Tried marriage. It didn't work out. I was in a relationship for 10 years. It didn't work out for me. I tried the counseling, tried the, pastor. It didn't work. And I was like, man, I felt defeated. I was like, this just can't be it for me. But I kept pushing anyway. I have a security guard company. So I had an account or a few accounts in Houston. I had established accounts in Austin and recently branched out to other cities. But so I went out there in Houston and I just kept going. I just kept moving. I kept pressing. It was hard. It was hard, hard. But I just never gave up on myself. I've always done, no. So with the security guard company, ladies, I partnered up with some guys, my ex-husband and a friend back in the day, 2006. And I partnered up with them. We all had a role, but it was hard. It was hard work because it was getting out there, getting my business out there, letting everybody see it. And, we got accounts, but it just had the doors didn't open up and, we didn't just start a website and then business just boomed. It didn't happen that way. We were doing brochures. We were doing flyers. I was doing cold calling, knocking on doors. Talk about just it was draining. Some days I wanted to give up, but then we started getting guards, more and more guards, and that's another thing. When you work with people, you've got to keep them inspired to work, and you got to depend on them, and if they don't come through, then you got to step up and do stuff that they won't do. And so the road has been hard. It has really, really, really been hard. And I will tell you guys this because maybe I know somebody has got to hear this story. But in 2012, I hit my breaking point. I really did. I never experienced depression before. I didn't even know what the heck it was because I've always been just, hey, live life. Like, just live it to the fullest. And by 2012, I was going so hard. January 2012, I was going hard. And I hit the brick road. I just hit it. And for about 2 weeks, that happened. And I couldn't shake it. I just couldn't shake it. I felt like a robot. And my cousin, my 18-year-old cousin, he was dying of cancer. And he died that month of cancer. When I saw him being buried with the skateboard, and his mom, we just couldn't even grasp it. But he was hanging on to life and he wanted to be here and he wanted to, live another day. He couldn't understand why. And here I am stuck in a rut, can't figure it out, depressed. And I was like, I will never do that to myself again. He saved my life, my baby cousin. Shortly after that, I met this couple. They were in network marketing. And, we were networking at a little networking event, and they introduced me to this network marketing company. And I was like, oh man, this is good. This is going to help me out. I'm going to take the money that I make from that and I'll put it on, the security company. This is going to be good. So I had it all figured out, boy. In 60 days, I was going to make a lot of money and it was just going to happen for me. That didn't happen. I was doing flyers. I was doing brochures. I was sticking little brochures on people's doors and hoping they wouldn't open the door. So I'd have to explain it. The yard signs, I did everything you could think of, guys. It did not work for me. I came online and I was like, okay, I'm going to figure this thing out. I'm going to figure out how to make money in network marketing. So I was searching that little phrase, how to, make your network marketing company work and just different things. Mm-hmm. And I found internet marketing. And here is where it started to change. I started to implement all of the internet marketing and put it into the security guard company because it really wasn't working for me with the network marketing company. So I put it on the security guard company. Whew, did it happen overnight? Did success happen overnight? Absolutely not. But I would just learn and implement. And so I started taking what I was learning and focusing solely on the guard company. I tell you what, about 2015, everything started to change. Internet, I bought course after course after course from 2012 to 2015. I still buy stuff because you always have to learn stuff if you're in business. You always have to invest in yourself. And that 2015, that was it. Then I remember my husband saying, "Golly, don't buy one more thing." If you buy one more, this is ridiculous. Let it pay off. Like stop buying all this stuff. And I was like, shut up. Like, don't talk to your spouse like that. But I seriously was like, shut up, because this is my life. Like something in me is saying to buy this one last thing. I bought that course. Within 5 months of buying the course and implementing, it took my struggling guard company from, oh my gosh, to it crossed over. It like literally crossed over. It started going to different cities. And so don't listen to people who are in your ear doing all the extra. Just listen to that thing on the inside and keep going. Internet marketing came by way of network marketing, and I was able to grow my guard company using internet marketing. And I did it all behind the scenes. You didn't have to see my face. Nobody knows who I was, but I did it all behind the scenes. Wow. So in a nutshell, that's me.
Wow. Krishana says she found a way to make it work, right?
Yes.
So this is the interesting thing I'm hearing, listening to you all, and hopefully y'all are sharing this out or so, because here's a person, let me tell you guys this. This is a person who has a traditional business, okay? So this is a traditional business owner, right? She does some internet marketing stuff as well, but she has a traditional business. And one of the things, Lee, I heard was, okay, you had a traditional business and you guys really didn't know how to market it, right? So it's like you could start it. And so you started a network marketing business, okay? And you still didn't know how to market. So it doesn't matter. This is an epiphany for some of y'all. It doesn't matter what kind of business you start. Right? You can start one where you are everything. You got the products and services, the customer support, you know what I'm saying? You're delivering everything. You can start that type of business. Or you can start a business where you got somebody sitting in corporate and making decisions on products and services and all that kind of stuff. And basically you just have to, sign up, right? And get started. But if you don't know how to market, you are still going to be stuck like Chuck.
Stuck like Chuck. It's the truth. Right, yeah, it's the truth.
That right there is something that it takes many of us years and years and years, to really come to grips with and understand. And here's what we'll do, Lee. This is what we'll do, because this is what I did. Okay, so I'm going to talk about nobody else. I'm talking about me. Is that instead of us buckling down and, like you said, buying courses, investing in coaching, learning the skill set and all that, what we do, we'll jump from company to company company to company, because we think that it's not me. It ain't got nothing to do with me. It's the company. It's the product. I need a different product. I need a different company. I need this. So, oh my goodness.
And when you start the quitting, you get great at it. What? Professional quitter. I quit. It's 30 days and ain't nothing happening. I quit.
Oh my God. Some of y'all put that in the comments. Are you a professional quitter? Because we do. We definitely get really, really good at it in, in many different areas, not just business, but just, anything. If working out gets too hard, if I don't see myself losing weight in like 30 days or 2 weeks or whatever, then what? I'm done with that, right? I need something different. So now let me do a different plan. Let me do a keto, or let me do this plan, or let me do that plan. Wow, girl, I just knew you was, how the heck did you, so a traditional business, so security guard, how did you even get into like into that industry?
My ex-husband and our friend. And I'm telling you, at first I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But then it made sense. Like it just made sense. I was like, you know what? There's crime everywhere. Like it just makes sense. And it's not going down. Austin, it just keeps growing and growing, growing. So, and we started in Austin. I was like, oh no, I have to get my hands into this. But then, all the other stuff, yeah, I didn't sign up for all that. I didn't sign up for the competitors just being slimy about it, clients not wanting to pay you on time, trying to figure out how to break the contract, guards not showing up. God, I didn't sign
so
up
you
for
have
that.
like employees and stuff. So with your traditional business, like you have employees, you got taxes, employee tax, you got all this. I mean, like, so what did you do? Like, how did you like learn how to like deal with all this?
So I got smart. I did the Henry Ford. Yeah. Okay. Because you can try to do everything yourself. It's just not going to work. Hey, what's your strength? What's your strength? What's your strength? Let's do it like that. So mine is I work well with clients. I work well with attracting business. I work well with keeping business. So let's just go ahead and have her deal with the clients. I deal with guard training too as well, just post related training, but that was my strength. So I just focused on that. I didn't focus on trying to do everything. You can't do that. Can't do it. But I want to say this too, real quick, guys.
Mm-hmm.
So the digital marketing that I spent all this money on, spent all this training on, but it was an investment. So I invested all this money into. We do not have a sales force. Okay, we do not have a sales team. We do not have a person calling. All calls are from online. Isn't that something? All calls, all sales, everything comes from the internet. Period. So that's the power of the internet.
That is, oh my goodness. So you said something very, very key. You said, okay, what are you good at?
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then focus on, what you are good at, and then do that. It sounds like you may outsource stuff that's just not your wheelhouse, or other partners take on.
That's right. That's right.
Ooh.
Exactly. Smart work, right?
Smart work.
Smart work.
Wow.
That's a headache and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's really good. So are you guys picking this up? Like really? Cause one of the things that probably a couple years ago now, a friend of mine, cause what we'll do in internet marketing. So to translate the internet marketing, what we'll do is internet marketing. We'll come online and then we'll go straight for the thing that we're not good at. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not, whatever you're not good at, then most people will go straight to that skill set. And they'll like, okay, well, let me just get better at this instead of figuring out, okay, so what am I good at right now, right? That I can do to grow my business. Case in point, if you're already good at talking to people, okay, well, instead of abandoning what you're good at naturally already, you come to the plate, you come to the table, and you already good at that. Instead of like using that skill set to grow your business, most people will say, oh, no, I'm going to learn Facebook ads. I'm going to start something totally new, right? Something I have no experience in. I'm going to learn that to grow my business. And then what happens, Lee, is that the time, you know what I'm saying? Like they burn through the time and the money and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my God, like this isn't working. But if you're good at doing something, like you said, I'm good at this, customer relations, working with the clients, I heard you say post guard interactions.
Right. Dealing with guards, just training the guards. Yeah. I'm good with that as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Someone says Lee Caldwell, the outsourcing queen.
Yes, yes, yes. They know me. Who is that? Is that R&B?
That's
Sean Krishana.
Krishana. Okay. Yeah. So I think that was good. So I was saying that a friend of mine a couple years ago, one of the things that she had coined and she was talking to us about in a leadership team that I was on was strengthen your strengths. Strengthen your strengths. So, look at what you're naturally good at and strengthen that, work on that. So, oh my God. Someone says, oh my God, so true. Stop abandoning what you're good at, put it to good use and grow your business. Awesome. Yes. All right. So now, so you got the guard business that's going, growing that, whatever. So now you launch an online business, right? And so what kind of drove that move in your life?
You you did. This is so funny, guys. And here's the power of speaking things into existence. So I came across KB on a webinar, and I was like, it was grow your list by building an ebook. And I said, "Ooh, that's clever. That is really, really clever." I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I printed it out and I put it on the shelf. I said, you know what? I'm gonna end up working with her. I don't know how you're gonna do it, but I'm gonna end up working with her. A year and a half later, I put it on the shelf, guys. A year and a half later, I was like, just all of a sudden, what's up with that Keysha Bass? I mean, just all of a sudden, I hadn't been online searching anything. I've been working like crazy. So I type her name in, and boom, she comes up. And I click on her website, and here's this whole thing, earn $33, $47. When I was like, what is this? I click on it. I was like, oh, heck yeah. I'm all the way in. Like, I'm so in this. Because I'm going to tell you, before all of, how you introduced me to the other world, okay, before, I used to be like, I would buy so many different products. And I told you, I want to learn. I want to know what's going on. So I'll invest in all of that. But it would always be just enough to get, and then you got to go buy the next thing because, it's not going to give you everything. It just be enough. Then you got to go do, get the other. So I was like, man, you know what? After this, I said, wait a minute. This is the game. Like, this is all the game. I've always wanted to know how to create my own products. I always wanted to know how they do this. And if you pay someone, if you pay someone to do what I'm learning, or I'm really getting good at, but if you pay somebody that, man, they start you out at like $5,000. And we don't even want to just keep going to do the video, to do this. You're like, you're ripping me off, man. So look, you can pay them over and over and over again every time you want to put out a product or do something, or you can learn it yourself, invest in yourself, learn it. And this will be one of those things where I say, I need to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on because it just makes sense. So yeah, oh my goodness. So once I saw this, I plugged into it. I start putting it out there, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on. You mean I don't have to be hands-on anymore to just make money? This is crazy. This is unheard of. So now this has me spoiled. So now I look for every way I can to outsource even more. I'm like, I don't have time for all of that. I don't have time for it. Let's get it going. I can be asleep. I can go run errands, and my phone is notifying me, hey, you got to sell. What? That's awesome. That's awesome.
You made your first 1,000 day and you were asleep.
Yeah, I was knocked out.
I think we were like, where's Lee? And like, she's probably asleep because your security guard business, you have to kind of manage that process at night.
Yeah. So I switched over. So this was when I was switched over. I was still putting in, just really, really hands-on. I'm telling you, got me spoiled now. So in doing this, the last time I was hands-on, I did an interview with Ace and Rich. And I said, you know what? I think I gave myself 60 days or 90 days and I'm done. Like, I'm just done. But hey, I was able to do it quicker than that. So I'm daytime now. Hey. Yeah. Yes.
Got it. Let me check out the comments. Hold up. Wait a minute, man. That's exactly what she says too. What the what? So the guard funnel. Krishana said guard funnel.
I'm feeling that, Shine.
Okay. So what tips would you give if someone's watching this and they are, considering, really, maybe it's someone that's considering bringing their business, their offline business, online? What are some tips that you would give them on how to do that?
Oh man. Okay. So don't set yourself up for failure. You have to get real with yourself. So many people want this, they want that, but they don't put in the time. They don't want to, you don't want to do what it takes to get that. And it is not easy. Whoever said it was easy, they lied to you. It's hard thing work. I want to say something else, but it's hard work. And just get real with that, and know what you can commit to it. Hey, every single day I can commit an hour. Okay, if you're going to commit that hour, then show up. It's your business. This is an additional stream of income, or it could like totally change your lifestyle. But if you got that 1 hour a day, look here, show up in that 1 hour. Turn a timer on. I'm so good for timers, it's unreal. So when I set that timer, nobody is interrupting that timer. I'm getting it done. Learn something every single day, learn something, and then implement it. And that's it. Like it's a commitment to yourself. It is a commitment to yourself. And just trust, if it's been placed inside you, I love this. If it's been placed inside you, you have the capacity to fulfill it. Like you don't have to go look for a confirmation with your friends and family and nobody else. You don't have to go ask them, hey, what do you really think about this? Do you really think I'm good at this? It's already been placed in you. Yeah, it's already yours. Go get it. Like, go get it. I get ticked off, y'all, but it reminds me of myself. I had a guy, his most beautiful man, but he was so intense. He was so intense because he was telling me about me. And sometimes it's hard when you're not ready to hear how jacked up you really are. And he went there with me and he was like, girl, you are just so confusing confidence with self-esteem. And I said, how do you know that? He's like, your actions. I hear your mouth, but your actions, you ain't doing nothing. I will sit with people today. They tell me, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this. And they remind me of myself. And I say, okay, wonderful. When are you going to do it? Let's put a date to it. Oh, I'm going to have it done by this. I check back with them. Guess what they do? Nothing. They do nothing. They talk themselves out of their promise. And you got to go, heck no, I just won't do that to myself anymore. I will not talk myself out of my promise.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. So they are loving you in the comments. Don't talk yourself. You guys put that in the comments. Don't talk yourself out of your promise. And it's so interesting because before I went to bed last night, I was listening to someone and she was talking about the 5-second rule, and how to really use it, because what we'll do is we'll get an idea, we'll get, a download or whatever. And then we'll go into like, that's what the brain will do. The brain is designed to protect you. So the brain will start to say, no, let's not do that. Let's do something different. Maybe you tried that before, that didn't really work and stuff like that. So that's the brain's job, is to come in and to really be a protection for you, because when you think about doing something different that you haven't done before, then it's the same, your body goes through the same chemical reactions or the chemical things that it would go through if you were in danger. And so your brain doesn't know what danger you're in, right? It is mine, and your brain is just saying like, listen, there are signals that are coming to me that you're in danger. And so now let me protect you, right? So it's interesting. I went to bed last night and I was thinking about that. And that's what, people will do. It's like, I'll have a great idea for a book. And it's like, oh my goodness, but it's so expensive. And oh my, and like, how are you going to get that published? And how are you going to get that done? Right. And it's like, and how are you going to get, the people to buy? And no one's going to buy your book. And so you just go through so many things. So I think that's important, to not talk yourself out of your dreams. Don't talk yourself out of your vision. Just go for it. You got to go for it. You got to do it. And one of my mentors, I was listening to him, and he was on his podcast, and he was saying, building a business, being successful at entrepreneurship is hard. Like, let's just, and I was, and I'm just, and he was like, listen, everybody is just not cut out for it, because he was like, it really requires us. And I imagine when you launched your security guard company, we are so used to security, not in like a security guard company, we're used to security, but by nature we're used to security, right? So we are, so we have paternal, our parents, so we have security there. We have so many different things in our lives that where we have security, and so even with a job, like there's, for some people that is a level of security, because they know, okay, every 2 weeks, I'm going to get a paycheck or whatever. I go to work, what I'm saying? So there is a level of security, whether we believe it, it doesn't matter, what you say about people can get laid off and all that, right? That doesn't matter until that happens, okay, for most people, right? But there's a level of security that is in all of that. Women get married and there's security and having a husband, right? All of it, right? It's just the way it is. So when you launch something, when you go into entrepreneurship where there is no security, okay, there is none. There's nothing for you to attach to, right? There's no mama, there's no papa, what I'm saying? Like there's no like security. The security is within. And so what he was saying is that for many of us, there's a lot. I mean, like, I'm talking about a lot of personal development work that has to go on within us in order for us to really be able to stomach, what I'm saying? And really to be able to handle entrepreneurships, the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, the ins and the outs, that go on with this. And most people let's be honest, they can't handle it.
Yeah.
They can't handle losing a whole contract and your income goes from, 6 figures to $20,000, right? Or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Like for most people, they can't handle that level of pressure unless you've done enough work, personal development work, to know that, okay, this is just a season, and it happens, right? It happens. Contracts cancel and security guards don't show up. And then, I get a call on my phone that there's a security guard that's not there. And I got to make a decision, what I'm saying? Like a split decision. What's going to happen here? Either I'm driving my butt down there to cover the work, or, what I'm saying?
That's right.
Man, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Simple. Simple is one. It's simple to start a business, right? I mean, it's simple to start a business, simple to get in business these days. But it's actually a lot of work, a lot of hard work, sleepless nights, all that kind of stuff. It's, let's just be honest. It's worth it for those that stick and stay. It's worth it. But most won't. Most will just revert back to their little, sucky jobs and just accept, enough money to keep from revolting. like so that's true. I mean, this is what it is. Like you go back to your sucky job and you accept enough money to keep you from burning the building down, right? Because you're so pissed off. And then you do a little bit of effort. And if everybody comes to the job and does a little bit of effort, the person who created the company, they make out like a fat cat because of your little effort and your little money, you know what I'm saying? And so when you get sick and tired of that, and you understand that I was created to do something bigger. I was created to do something better. You know what I'm saying? But you have to get to that realization. So.
And then what, to piggyback off you, KB, your kids are watching. Your kids are watching. And so you parents out there, you can say, hey, do better than me. And, go, you can have your own business and you can be that and you can blah, 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 blah. You say that, but they do what you do. And they follow exactly what you do. It's the truth. It really is the truth. You set the standard. And so you can step up and you can break that generational curse. You can break that, because a lot of people, you just mimic your you mimic your parents. And I see it every single time. And I was doing it. So, with my parents, they were managers at IBM. They put in work, both of them, 16 years, hard work. Like, I helped my mom raise my siblings. I don't have kids right now. I raised 2 already. I put in work. Oh, like work. Homework with them, cooking, everything. I was hands-on as a big sister. But to see them get laid off, they got laid off from IBM after putting in all that work. I was like, that was sickening. I went to school for electronics technology. I have a degree in electronics technology. I tried to transfer it to be an engineer. I was turned off when I saw that. I was like, man, you know what, I'm not doing that to myself. I said, and then so I said, whenever I started my business, I will bust my butt for myself. I
Mm-hmm.
will work hard like that for myself. But then came across Keysha Bass, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute, hold on. I don't want to, if I don't have to work hard like that for myself, wait, let me switch over. It's a
Leverage.
smart, that's right. So and that's what was attractive about network marketing. I just couldn't figure it out because I didn't know the marketing aspect of it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you invest in the right things that can give you the tools, hey,
Mm-hmm.
there it is. There it is. But you know what, guys, you got to lead by example. If you preaching it to your kids, you better walk it. If
Mm-hmm.
you're doing all of this, you better walk it. And then walking it is taking action, and walking it is faith. It is, I trust you, God. Come on, let's go. Let's
Right.
go.
Mm-hmm. That's it. Even when I can't see it, okay? Yeah, that's what's up. Awesome. They said, someone says you can work hard on the job and make your boss rich, then why can't you do the same for yourself? So true. It's so true.
So true.
But it's a mindset, to really it's really a mindset shift to go from working 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever, I don't a day on a job to like really starting a business and then working 12 and 16.
Ooh.
I mean, let's just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm 12 and 16 hours. Okay, you getting little sleep. Okay, but like I said, it's temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's a temporary thing, but it's well worth it. But I'd rather work 16 hours a day for myself than 8 hours for somebody else.
Amen. Amen. The reward is great.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is great.
yeah. I don't want nobody to tell me how much money I can make. Awesome. Well, awesome. Golden nuggets, Lee. Definitely golden. Where can people find you? Because I think where can folks catch up with you and find you or whatever? And if they're business owners, because I believe you can correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, I have so many amazing people doing so much amazing stuff. But you're doing some digital marketing strategy for businesses, right?
Yes.
So if there's some business owners that are on here that want to pay, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll be honest with you, a business owner, you have a passion and something that you do well. And so maybe marketing is not something that you want to really, you rather hire somebody else who has invested their time, their energy, and their money into learning that, and they can come in and help your business. So if that's something you're interested in doing, I do believe, Lee, you have some services that folks can employ you for.
That is correct. That is correct, KB.
Hey, I know all my people catch coins on the internet. That's what my girls do. Okay, we just make money. Okay.
Hey, Keysha says there's money everywhere, and she is not lying. If you ain't getting it, it's your fault. Like, seriously, it is your fault. You are sleeping on your skills. You are sleeping on yourself. And I just refuse, you guys, I refuse. People try to lock me into, well, what is it that you do? What is it? Hey, I run businesses. I'm an entrepreneur, but digital marketing, hello? So it's like, at KB, you tell me, you was like, hey, Lee, girl, I Googled you, but I need to be able to find you. I haven't been able to find you. And I wasn't really focused on myself. So recently I've been putting myself out there so that you can type in my name and find me, guys. So if you type in my name, you'll be able to find me now.
Come on,
You can go to LeeCaldwellInc.com. That's LeeCaldwellInc.com and connect with me. Answer any questions that you may have.
Awesome. So if you guys can put that in the comments, Lee Caldwell, CALDWELLINC.com.
Yes. Yes.
Got it. Gotcha. We got you. So you guys be sure to connect with Lee and stuff. If your company needs security guards, just reach out to her. She got it all. But it's definitely money to be made. I tell you guys all the time, some of you guys have skill sets that you could just really take and just like create a business tonight, you know what I'm saying, and really be collecting payments, but for some reason you're stopping yourself, and it goes back to that talk that happens where people are like, oh, I'm not good enough, you know what I'm saying, like I don't know enough, and things like that. But it's the season, you all, to really get out there, get yourself out there, get your name out there, get known, be known for something out there. But let me just see here if I have any comments out here. Thank you all for definitely jumping on LeeCaldwellInc.com. Yes, thank you all for putting those in the in the comments, digital marketing. Yes. So I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much, Lee. And you guys, we will see you all on Monday, okay, for Winning Women Network, 9:00 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. We'll be right here on this Facebook page. And also, don't forget, next week is Winning Women TV. Okay, I'm super excited about Winning Women TV. Okay, because like I tell people on my YouTube channel, like, listen, I'm talking all about how to make money from home, and and trash talk. Okay, like every now and then I have to like tell you guys what's going on. So that's what's happening in the news. Okay, so don't sleep on KB. Okay, all right, y'all. We'll see you next week. Have an amazing day. We'll talk soon. Bye bye, y'all.